The term Darshana translates literally to seeing the truth. It describes a specific, systematic process engineered to decode the nature of reality. This framework identifies three baseline goals: artha for material wealth, kama for physical joy, and dharma for strict social duties. The final quadrant reveals the ultimate goal: moksha, total liberation and the cessation of the cycle of birth and death. Ancient thinkers engineered Darshana as the specific tool to systematically decode the universe and reach this final state of liberation. With countless sages offering different paths to moksha, Indian thought required a master categorization system to organize these competing theories. This note highlights the foundational question classifying every school: do you accept the supreme authority of the Vedas? The answer creates a clean horizontal split. Those saying yes form Orthodox Astika schools. Those saying no become Heterodox Nastika schools. This single dividing line provides the blueprint for navigating the entire landscape of ancient Indian logic. Within the Nastika branch, Charvaka represents the extreme materialist faction. They recognize only the material world, rejecting the soul and God. On the opposite panel, Ajivaka argues for absolute fatalism. Their deterministic model suggests cosmic forces predestine every event, rendering human effort useless. This diagram shows Buddhism's practical middle path. It uses the Four Noble Truths to diagnose human suffering, and the Eightfold Path to provide a step-by-step methodology for its cessation. This geometric graphic illustrates Jainism's intellectual core. They posit that reality is multidimensional and that no single perspective holds the complete truth, introducing a sophisticated epistemology of relativism. Despite their varied conclusions, every Nastika school is united by the requirement of individual experience and ethics over the authority of inherited scripture. The Orthodox Astika schools are best understood as interlinked pairs that combine pure abstract theory with practical application. Sankhya's dualistic theory conceptualizes a universe of two independent realities, pure consciousness and physical matter. Yoga provides the practical methodology to experience this. It uses an 8-step staircase of mental discipline to control the mind and separate spirit from matter. Nyaya, the school of logic, established 4 pillars of proof: perception, inference, comparison, and testimony to determine valid knowledge. Vaisheshika applied this logic to physics, conceptualizing a material universe constructed from eternal atoms and categorizing existence into 5 fundamental elements. Taken together, these schools formed an ancient scientific method that addressed both external physics and internal psychology. This graphic details the final Astika pair, which splits the focus of the Vedic texts between ritualized duty and philosophical inquiry. Mimamsa demands strict adherence to absolute duty and the meticulous performance of fire sacrifices to maintain cosmic order. Vedanta moves away from ritual to investigate the relationship between the universe, the individual soul, and the supreme being. This inquiry subsequently split into 3 profound interpretations. These relationship diagrams illustrate Vedanta's 3 distinct prisms: non-dualism, where the soul and God are one; qualified non-dualism, with internal distinctions; and dualism, where they are eternally separate entities. Vedanta represents the peak of the Orthodox system, shifting the focus from mechanical rituals to the fundamental nature of existence. This matrix allows us to compare the epistemology of any school. By checking which sources of valid truth they accept or reject, we can see how they systematically validate their claims. We can also map their ontology. This secondary matrix cross-references their foundational beliefs regarding the Vedas, the soul, and a creator god. The clear variations across these datasets identified Darshana as an ancient, highly organized database of competing existential arguments. The influence of these ancient frameworks extends directly into modern disciplines. Nyaya's inference rules functioned similarly to Aristotelian logic, a precursor to modern mathematical logic. Vaisheshika's theory of Anu conceptualized atomic structures centuries before modern chemistry. Finally, this administrative bridge shows the Vedic concept of dharma integrated into mission karma yogi, fostering ethical values in governance. This photograph shows this philosophy in active use, where ancient concepts of duty-bound frameworks are integrated into contemporary civil service training. Darshana's legacy is found in its continuous, practical application to human progress and societal order. Viewing the master schematic reveals the interconnected architecture of the entire system, where every school contributes to a unified understanding of existence. This system remains a timeless, functional guide for decoding the ultimate nature of reality.